his voice steady but laced with unmistakable irritation. The words delivered with the measured precision of someone accustomed to diplomatic restraint, yet pushed to its limits. But like Andrew, she must face her own consequences. The crown cannot shield her. If the press or authorities inquire, Catherine will address it. He paused for emphasis, his gaze piercing directly into the camera before adding firmly, "Catherine will speak on my behalf." This direct address, highly unusual for a monarch who typically communicates through official channels or prepared speeches, reflected a breaking point after months of internal deliberations and escalating family pressures. Insiders familiar with palace operations suggest that the recording was not intended for immediate public release, but served as a private communicate, but emphasizing family unity. These exchanges, detailed in Omid Scobie's 2023 book, Endgame, revealed a monarch grappling with generational divides. As Epstein documents resurfaced in 2024 and 2025, Meghan's communications reportedly shifted. Sources suggest she sought palace clarification on handling media inquiries about any perceived links, fearing reputational damage. Ghislaine Maxwell's prison claims in 2025, alleging knowledge of Meghan's Hollywood past, added fuel, though unsubstantiated. Meghan, living in California, viewed these as baseless attacks, prompting her to request intervention. Charles, however, saw parallels to Andrew's pleas for support, which he had rejected to protect the crown. His video message referenced these repeated writings urging surrender to independent handling. This epistolary back-and-forth underscores the family's communication challenges. Meghan's approach, direct and assertive, contrasts with traditional royal restraint. Charles's delegation to Catherine signals a preference for her empathetic style, seen in initiatives like the Forward Trust patronage. As leaks of the video emerged, it sparked questions about privacy and power dynamics. In the video, captured on a simple setup in his study amid the opulent yet somber surroundings of Buckingham Palace, King Charles appeared stern, his face etched with resolve, under the soft glow of desk lamps that highlighted the lines of fatigue from years of royal burdens. The footage, reportedly recorded in a moment of uncharacteristic candor, showed the monarch dressed in a tailored suit, seated at a historic oak desk, cluttered with state papers and family photographs. Mrs. Meghan Markle has repeatedly written to the palace seeking our intervention in the Epstein matter, he stated. Charles's response in the video drew explicit parallels to Andrew's case, stating that individuals must face their own consequences without royal shielding. This stance aligned with his actions toward his brother, where he initiated processes to remove titles and honors as detailed in palace announcements. The king's frustrations stemmed from repeated requests for intervention, which he viewed as attempts to leverage the monarchy's influence. Reports indicate Meghan's letters to Charles, starting as early as 2023, initially focused on other family matters like unconscious bias, but evolved to include concerns over media handling of these Epstein-related rumors. By 2025, with fresh emails and testimonies emerging, the pressure intensified. Charles heckled publicly about Andrew's ties during a visit to Lichfield in October 2012, grew weary of the family's name being dragged through ongoing controversies. This backdrop set the stage for the video. Charles, known for his environmental advocacy and measured diplomacy, rarely displays anger publicly. Yet insiders describe a buildup of exasperation, fueled by the monarchy's need to modernize while preserving its dignity. Delegating to Catherine was a strategic move, recognizing her role in effective royal communications since her marriage in 2011. Catherine has handled sensitive announcements like her 2024 cancer diagnosis video with poise that resonates globally. By empowering her, Charles aimed to centralize responses, avoiding fragmented family statements. But this decision also highlighted underlying tensions as Meghan's independent path clashed with the palace's unified front. Correspondence has long been a tool for royal diplomacy, but in the modern era, it carries risks of leaks and misinterpretation. Meghan's letters to King Charles began in the aftermath of her 2021 Oprah interview, where she raised issues of unconscious bias within the family. By April 2023, reports confirmed she had written to express concerns about how such matters were addressed, seeking a one-on-one discussion. Charles responded with his own letters. Acknowledging the points, Charles's tone grew firmer. He addressed Meghan directly, urging her to step back and allow the palace's chosen representative to manage inquiries. This wasn't just about one issue. It reflected deeper frustrations within the family. For years, the Sussexes' decisions to step away from royal duties had created rifts, and now, with external pressures mounting, Charles sought to unify the family's response under a more traditional banner. The storm outside seemed to echo the internal one, as aides later described the king pacing the room post-recording, contemplating the fallout. Little did he know this message would ignite debates about loyalty, power, and the future of the monarchy. But to understand why Charles chose this path, we must delve into the origins of the scandal that prompted it all. The Epstein affair has loomed over high-profile figures for over a decade, resurfacing in waves with each new document, release, or testimony. Jeffrey Epstein, the financier whose network spanned celebrities, politicians, and royals, became a symbol of unchecked influence. In the royal context, Prince Andrew's association with him drew the most scrutiny, leading to Andrew's withdrawal from public duties in 2019 and his eventual title removal in 2025. King Charles, ascending the throne amid these echoes, has navigated the fallout carefully, issuing statements through the palace that emphasize accountability without direct involvement. But in recent months, attention turned to other tangential mentions, including Meghan Markle. Court documents from Epstein's cases, unsealed in early 2024, referenced her name in passing. Witnesses like Johanna Soberg recalled Epstein boasting about knowing various celebrities, including the Duchess of Sussex, though no evidence suggested direct meetings or involvement. These claims, amplified by media and online speculation, placed Meghan in an uncomfortable spot.